Tezos value equivalent to 17,741 rands a coin. The present cost range 17.22 75 18 29. The earlier day close 17 333. The change was 30 592 201%. Backwards rate ZAR to XTZ. Tezos cost expectation for September 2024. At the outset cost at 1492 rands. Excessive cost 1852, while low cost 1492. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1642. Tezos cost figure toward the month's end 1731. Change for September 16%. Tezos figure for October 2024. Initially cost at 1731 rands. Excessive cost 1787, while low cost 1553. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1685. Tezos cost figure toward the month's end 1670. Change for October 35%. Tezos cost expectation for November 2024. Initially cost at 1670 rands. Excessive cost 2073, while low cost 1670. They found the middle value of cost 1838. Tezos cost estimate toward the month's end 1937. Change for November 16%. Tezos estimate for December 2024. First and foremost cost at 1937 rands. Exorbitant cost 2294, while low cost 1987. They found the middle value of cost 2078. Tezos cost estimate toward the month's end 2144. Change for December 10.7%. Tezos cost expectation for January 2025. First and foremost cost at 2144 rands. Exorbitant cost 2512, while low cost 2144. They found the middle value of cost 2287. Tezos cost gauge toward the month's end 2348. Change for January 9.5%. Tezos gauge for February 2025. To start with cost at 2348 rands. Exorbitant cost 2495, while low cost 2169. They found the middle value of cost 2336. Tezos cost gauge toward the month's end 2332. Change for February 7%. Tezos cost expectation for Walk 2025. To start with cost at 2332 rands. Excessive cost 2332, while low cost 1916. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2160. Tezos cost conjecture toward the month's end 2060. Change for spring 11.7%. Tezos conjecture for April 2025. At the outset cost at 2060 rands. Excessive cost 2143, while low cost 1863. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2017. Tezos cost conjecture toward the month's end 2003. Change for April 28%. Tezos cost expectation for May 2025. First and foremost cost at 2003 rands. Exorbitant cost 2176, while low cost 1892. They found the middle value of cost 2016. Tezos cost estimate toward the month's end 2034. Change for May 15%. Tezos conjecture for June 2025. At the outset cost at 2034 rands. Excessive cost 2122, while low cost 1844. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1996. Tezos cost estimate toward the month's end 1983. Change for June 25%. Tezos cost expectation for July 2025. First and foremost cost at 1983 rands. Exorbitant cost 1983, while low cost 1694. They found the middle value of cost 1871. Tezos cost estimate toward the month's end 1822. Change for July 81%. Tezos conjecture for August 2025. At the outset cost at 1892 rands. Exorbitant cost 1867, while low cost 1623. They found the middle value of cost 1764. Tezos cost estimate toward the month's end 1745. Change for August 2%. Tezos cost expectation for September 2025. First and foremost cost at 1745 rands. Exorbitant cost 2096, while low cost 1745. They found the middle value of cost 1886. Tezos cost estimate toward the month's end 1959. Change for September 3%. Tezos conjecture for October 2025. Before all else cost at 1959 rands. Excessive cost 2431, while low cost 1959. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 2155. Tezos cost conjecture toward the month's end 22.72, change for October 16%. Tezos cost expectation for November 2025, before all else cost at 22.72 rands. Excessive cost 24.70, while low cost 21.46. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 22.99. Tezos cost gauge toward the month's end 23.08, change for November 16%. Tezos gauge for December 2025. In the first place cost at 23.08 rands, exorbitant cost 25.09, while low cost 21.81. The found the middle value of cost 23.36. Tezos cost gauge toward the month's end 23.45, change for December 16%. Tezos cost expectation for January 2026. In the first place cost at 23.45 rands, exorbitant cost 25.38, while low cost 22.06. The found the middle value of cost 23.65. Tezos cost gauge toward the month's end 23.72, change for January 12%. Tezos figure for February 2026, before all else cost at 23.72 rands, excessive cost 25.39, while low cost 22.07. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 23.73. Tezos cost figure toward the month's end 23.73, change for February's end %. Tezos cost expectation for walk 2026, before all else cost at 23.73 rands, excessive cost 23.73, while low cost 19.74. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 22.11. Tezos cost conjecture toward the month's end 21.23, change for spring 10.5%. Tezos conjecture for April 2026. At the outset cost at 21.23 rands, excessive cost 26.35, while low cost 21.23. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 23.36. Tezos cost conjecture toward the month's end 24.63, change for April 16%. Tezos cost expectation for May 2026. To start with cost at 24.63 rands, exorbitant cost 26.77, while low cost 23.27. The found the middle value of cost 24.92. Tezos cost gauge toward the month's end 25.2, change for May 16%. Tezos conjecture for June 2026. Before all else cost at 25.02 rands, excessive cost 27.20, while low cost 23.64. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 25.32. Tezos cost conjecture toward the month's end 25.42, change for June 16%. Tezos cost expectation for July 2026. Before all else cost at 25.42 rands, excessive cost 27.64, while low cost 24.2. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 25.